go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the second-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Canes will kick this deep to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Crosses the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. Here he goes. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
The Hokies starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the back gets the football. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And they'll use the ground game here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Receiver in motion now. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. First down here for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the ground, it's Edwards. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Now they'll run it on the toss. A change of direction. Has the first down and more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Hurricanes. the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Handoff from the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Breaks into open space. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. So, Kirk, it's Virginia Tech in the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Canes! The tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Lining up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Tech offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Virginia Tech. There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
The offense really clicking here. Quick throw, the catch is made. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They look to throw it here on second down. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. His footwork isn't in sync. Almost to another pick. Boy, he's going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws to the tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
It's a wide receiver screen. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The Hokies are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. Kicking team out for the PAT try. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The receiver grabs it. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Edwards. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They'll toss it to the back, and you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Davidson. If he brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. Short connection to the tight end here. Tiny space at the 20. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Set up for the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Tight end goes in motion. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield.
This big tight end running a corner route, listen, as a defensive coordinator, if you put a smaller safety on him, he's too small to be able to match up with his size. And if you go with a linebacker, you're going to be too slow to go with his speed.
The Hokies are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quick throw, testing the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses it. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
So, second down after the incompletion. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And with that, they retake the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. They'll try the right here. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Man, the defense took everything away. He tried to get to the inside, had to bounce it all the way to the outside, and then they took that away. He couldn't turn the corner. He was forced out of bounds for a loss.
offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
The Hurricanes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Caught quickly. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. He's looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Doesn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass rush closing in. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. First down. Looking to throw the football. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is, just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Offense on the field to take over. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
coaches, offense maybe looking to throw the ball here. They got 3 receivers bunched out left. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the Hokies come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Hokies pick up enough for a first down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And I'll tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And that will give them the lead now.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Virginia Tech 31, Miami 24.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking for some space. It's Edwards. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Here's the 2nd down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He hands it to the back. Oh, what a move. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Nice grab. It's Wells. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And the Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
That completion makes it second and medium.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Grab near the sticks. It's Wells. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Hurricanes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Goes out of bounds at the 32. That's a decent return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Off the play fake on first down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Take a break. Take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass complete on a crosser. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down.
That return backfires on him. Now your offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The offense lines up now, no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down across the 20. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. The sophomore making an excellent catch there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, I love a corner who has 0 fear. He just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Here comes the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter.
That ties the game at 38 all.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Was solid, right down for a touchdown. Ball handed to the running back. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on a jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Motion now from the tight end. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Receiver in motion now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Comes up with the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Quick pass, the catch is made. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Virginia Tech.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. They're going to run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. In the red area is Edwards. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. For the offense, this is play number 11 on the drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They scored, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Virginia Tech.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that